Lecture 15. The theme is formal and informal styles of speech. Now today we are going to speak about the formal style of speech and informal style of speech. It is known that people in different situations of speech communication choose different kinds of words and structures to express their thoughts. The process of speech in each particular case can have a specific expressive means which depends on its stylistic characteristics or on the functional style it represents. The term functional style is determined as a system of expressive means peculiar to a specific sphere of communication. Functional style is classified into two groups: formal and informal styles of speech. Formal style is restricted to formal situations. In general, formal words fall into two main groups: words associated with professional communication and a group of learned words. Professional communication includes special words such as scientific, professional, trade, court system, and other terminological words. Every field of modern activity has its specialized vocabulary: medical, legal, historical, special language of musicians, artists, linguists, and etc. Learned words are mainly associated with the printed page. It is a language of poetry and fiction literature. To learned words also belongs official bureaucratic language, official letters, and documents. Informal style of speech is usually used in the circle of family, relatives, friends. Informal style is relaxed, free and easy, familiar speech. It may be informal talk of well-educated people considerably differs from the special language. Informal words and word groups are traditionally divided into three types: colloquial, slang, and dialect words. Colloquial words are used in everyday conversational speech both by cultivated and uneducated people of all age groups. The term colloquialism implies that the words called colloquial are limited by their sphere of usage and if used in a wrong situation. For example, in a student's composition, in a conversation with an official acquaintance or with one higher in authority, may produce the impression of impoliteness or even rudeness. For example, he is a jolly chap. The stylistically neutral way of putting it is, he is a good, fine man. How are the kids? The stylistically neutral way, how are your children? I am all right. The stylistically neutral way, I feel quite well. I am feeling down. The stylistically neutral way, I am depressed. Slang words are identified and distinguished by contrasting them to standard literary vocabulary. They are expressive, mostly ironical words serving to create fresh names for some things that are frequent topics of conversation or discourse. Sometimes slang words sound vulgar, cynical, and harsh. For example, the various slang words for money such as beans, brass, dips, chink, and etc. Slang synonyms for the word head are attic, nut, brain pan, rotors. Slang is used by persons of every grade of life. It changed with fashion and taste and sometimes leaves permanent and recognized additions to language. Slang words which have been used in speech for a certain period of time, people get accustomed to them and then accept it into literary vocabulary. For example, the following words: donkey, fun, shabby, snob, teenager, trip, guys, and etc. Slang can be subdivided according to the sphere of usage into general slang and special slang. General slang includes words that are not specific for any social or professional group. Special slang is peculiar for some groups: teenager slang, student slang, prisoner slang, sea slang, slang of the thieves and the vagrants, slang of professional gambler. Dialect words. A dialect is a variety of a language which prevails in a district with local peculiarities of vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar. Local lexical peculiarities are noticeable in specifically dialectal words presenting the local customs, social life, and the natural conditions. British linguists distinguish dialect from accent, which refers only to pronunciation. Thus, any educated English speaker can use the vocabulary and grammar of standard English, but different speakers use their own local words for everyday object or actions, regional accent, or received pronunciation, which within the United Kingdom is considered an accent distinguished by class rather than by region. American linguists, however, include pronunciation differences as part of the definition of regional or social dialects. The combination of differences in pronunciation and the use of local words may make some English dialects almost unintelligible from the one region to another.